How do you deal with the feeling of emptiness and loneliness when you're going through a breakup or a separation? The first thing you want to do is take responsibility. What happens when we take responsibility is we're also taking control. We're telling ourselves that we get to choose how we are going to feel. And in order for us to get through periods of loneliness or emptiness, is by what do we do when a cup is empty? We fill it up. And I don't mean get ourselves distracted. I mean balance what we're going to call a distraction with what we're going to call healing and filling up our lives with joy and purpose. That thing that's going to make us feel and know that we've got more to live for. See, that feeling of emptiness that comes when we're going through a breakup is generally because we've gotten so used to the routine of being with this person. We're so accustomed, and in a lot of cases, it's the codependency of the relationship. We are so used to having this person there with us with everything that we do. This person becomes our world. And now that the world is no longer there, we have nothing to do, nowhere to go. See, and a lot of times what happens is we get into these relationships and we're so consumed by them that slowly we move away from our friends. We give up our hobbies. We don't pay so much attention to our careers or our passions or our goals. We start to focus on the relationship and this person, what's best for the person, what's best for the relationship. That comes from a place of fear, the fear of not having that person. Loneliness is because this person was all that we had. We don't have friends that we turn to. We don't have these hobbies that brings us joy. Everything that we became, we were, we are, is now locked into this individual. And this individual is no longer there. And we feel lost. So now we take responsibility. And slowly, we start to bring back the things that we lost. We start to reconnect with friends. That's one of the first things you want to do. Human connection. And that may take a little bit of time. So the easiest and first step that you probably want to consider is movement. Going out for walks. Go to the park. Just getting out there changes our mood. And sometimes when we're so heartbroken, we're so devastated, we don't want to get out of bed. We don't want to get out of the couch. To motivate yourself to do that, just make a little commitment to yourself that you're just going to get out there for 5 minutes. Only 5 minutes. And when you get out there, allow yourself to flow. Flow into 10 minutes, 15 minutes, stop at a cafe if that's what you feel like doing. But make that first commitment only 5 minutes. And after that 5 minutes, you see what's going to happen. Reconnect with your friends. Try to meet up with them. Pick up a hobby. All of us, we've had something. We all have something that we either always wanted to do, we neglected, always planned on getting back to it. There's something that we all always wanted to do. Get to it. If it's art, perfect. Pick it up. It's the best therapy. Pick it up. Start somewhere small. Don't overwhelm yourself with trying to go big, trying to get out there and partying and, just dating other people. That's just going to be a distraction. Start by doing small things for yourself, pushing yourself 5 minutes to 10 minutes to 15 minutes, and just allow your body to get back out there and find joy on its own. Now, let's use the example of a hobby. Let's say you pick up a hobby and it's something that brings you immense joy. Eventually you'll get lost in it. Eventually your body will start to find or feel at peace and at ease as it does this particular joyful thing. It's going to want more of it. But first you've got to start somewhere. And don't think about how your body is going to feel as you do this thing. Just keep doing the thing, and eventually you'll want to keep doing that thing. And eventually, slowly but surely, you won't feel lonely anymore. You won't feel empty anymore. And in those moments when you're alone and it's quiet and it's especially nighttime and you're missing them, sit with that feeling. Be grateful that you met them, that they allowed you to be this person who want to go deeper within you and find peace and joy again. Someone who loved you, someone who was sent into your life and made you laugh, taught you lessons. And one way of getting over losing someone is by finding the peace in knowing that we don't ever lose anyone. They're out there. They may not be in our presence right now, and we don't know what the future holds. And this isn't to feed a delusion. It's not. It is the reality of our life. We don't know who's coming, who's leaving, who's returning. A lot of times we get caught up with thinking that I'm never going to ever see this person again, and we take on the burden of an unnecessary pain. We don't know what the future holds. This belief, this knowing, can keep you present, can keep you looking forward to the next thing, your next, the hobby that you're now part of. It takes your mind away from worrying about the never possibilities, and it helps you to focus more on what you can enjoy and be grateful for right now. That eases the loneliness and the emptiness, because now you're present, and in our present, there's so much joy, so much to be grateful for, and there's peace, because nothing is happening right now. We're absolutely all right. We want to be able to make sure that we could always bring our minds to the present. And in this present state, I have control. You have control. You just need to make a decision on what your next step is going to be. I hope this helps. If you've got any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section, and I will have a video done on it.